Hello guys, this is Dr. Bass from the Zero Motorcycle Owner Group on the Facebook, and this is day 4 showing you an idea about the Diginow charger install on the bike. As you know, and you probably followed my previous post, I've made this little pan here to install the charger right on the motorcycle, and it worked really well. 3 chargers installed, but the problem is that to have all that power, most of the charge station here are single phase, and those are 208 volt and 30 amp. Most of the time, because of the cable length between the charge station and the electrical panel, those lose a little bit of voltage. So those are probably about 200 volt, and at 30 amp those are protected for 30 amp maximum current. Otherwise the protection inside the charge station will trip, and you don't want that. So it's giving you about 6 kilowatt of power. 6 kilowatt of power, if you use those 3 chargers, it's not enough, because those 3 will draw about 15 to 16 amp per charger. So if you do the math, it's about 48 amp total for 3 charger. So you cannot use only one charge station, okay? You need 2. But when you need 2, it means that one will have 30 amp or 32, and the other will have, well, 32 amp, and the other will have about 16. So we'll have one of the charge station, one of the 2, that will not be used as the maximum power. The power is there, but you cannot draw it because you only have one charger connected to it, or the equivalent to that. My idea is to add a second charger, well, fourth charger, in fact, because I already have 3 here, and the idea is to use 4 total. The problem is, I still want to keep the motorcycle look like the original. Well, minus some update like the pan or something else. And I don't want to have those chargers installed there or installed there. It's not very sexy for a motorcycle. And you will understand, guys, because I know that many of you want to have those chargers like hidden to keep the motorcycle, you know, great look. And I'm one of those. So the idea is to find a place on the Zero to install the chargers without sacrificing the aerodynamic and the look. The idea is, I'm not sure if it's possible, but I will give it a try and we'll see. It's to install the chargers right here. Some of you will immediately think, oh, you will hit those charger with the wheel if your suspension is fully compressed. Well, maybe, but if I just check for the proper location and install, because normally there's a horn here, you know, I've removed it, the horn is here. My plan is to relocate it right here. There's plenty of room, and I will have two horn, one here and one on the other side, so they will have 2 horn, which will be better, in fact. And don't worry guys, I will not build a fuse, I will install a relay and to be able to install 10 horn if I need, but I will have 2 here. So there's room here, and the limit of that room here is those corner, but I cannot touch those because it's the frame here. This is the plastic for holding the fairing, and under that here, this is the fairing, and I cannot cut that, okay? It will void the warranty and the safety and these kind of things. But there's this little lip here, which is to hold the horn. I could just bend it a little bit to allow the charger to go under it, to save some space and be able to put it a little bit higher. I've made a wooden block here. It is the profile of the charger, I will show you. So the charger is there. I've just removed the heatsink and the fan. I will find another solution for that. And this wooden block here is exactly the width of that one. Okay, so the idea is to see, will it fit? if I check for the right width, what kind of profile, you know, where the wheel fully compressed could or could not hit this little corner here. Okay, I will take it and show you an example. I've already just removed a little bit of metal here to be able to put it higher as possible, and the wire will go down if it works as well, because I want the water to be not drained, but you know, to follow this path. It's better than on the top. So I'll take this quite little charger. I've put some tape here to not damage the anodization on the battery. So what it looked like here, you see, better look here. Wow. Okay. All right. So it's still not fully. I could push it about 1 centimeter deeper on the up side. So I will try to give you an idea of what kind of profile it looks relative to the wheel. If you take a look on the extension of the suspension and the clearance, and also the fact that the front fork might bend a little bit when I apply the brake, it's normal. I should have enough clearance, but as well I will give some tests to not make you to make accident if you want to use that idea. So as you can see here, I still have some work to do. I'm using the grinder here. So, and I might also be able to, because the maximum heat is on the middle. In the middle here, I might be able to install a little heat sink with a higher speed fan or liquid cooling or something like that. So that's the idea. You see, overall profile here. Yeah. So I will keep you update on this idea. And guys, please post your comment. It will be appreciated. And I'm sure that some of you might have this idea but thought, oh, it's not possible because of the wheel might rub on it. I want to try it. Okay, so I will put lube on it just in case if the wheel just the suspension fully compress and hit the border of the charger. But even if some of you have one of those that is broken, I will be very curious to know how deep I could rub this part before puncturing it completely and having access to the electronics. So how deep I could just sand it, or you know, remove some metal on the edge, because it might save probably 3/8 of an inch or 1/4 inch, something like that. So it will help too. So thanks for watching again, and I hope you appreciate it. So I will work on that today, and please post comment. Okay, bye bye.